Hello, my name is Adrian. I'm the craft manager for LNF Distributors here in El Paso, and today we're going to go over some techniques on why it's important to perform a proper pour. Earlier we saw one of the videos Lisa demonstrated on how to pour 3 different styles of beer, and today we're going to demonstrate why the importance behind it, especially on a restaurant level. When you pair beer with food, we want to make sure that you get the best of your experience. So, with that said, there's sometimes when you get a little bar restaurant, you get a beer like this with no head. It looks kind of like apple juice, and if you look at it, it's kind of plain, so it doesn't really enhance your dining experience. It looks kind of dull, as opposed to when we pour a proper beer, make it look nice and pretty. You saw this as Lisa did earlier, having the proper glassware, bottle never touching the glass, creating some nice head on there. So you notice right away when you have a glass like this with no carbonation and a nice branded glass with nice head in there, and it kind of makes your dining experience nice and better. It's kind of when you wash your car, it runs faster for some reason. Same thing when you're eating a nice meal with a nice glass and a nice beer. Now also, when you pour a beer into a glass, you'll notice sometimes you get beer like this. And you'll see people touch the glass with a bottle or so on, and they pour it. It kind of takes forever. Having the head on beer is very important because that's where all the aroma comes from, and that's what you're going to be utilizing with your nose and your mouth to get the best experience of the beer. This isn't too bad. We have just to demonstrate with 2 different glasses. That's all right. So say this is your stomach right here, and this represents your stomach with all the carbonation on the bottom. Everything is compressed to the bottom of the glass. This one right here is a proper pour. It has some head in there. All the carbonates are exposed to the top of the glass. So when your food goes in, say you're eating at Chico's Tacos or whatever. So when you have 2 glasses like this, one where the glass is full of beer and it's more liquid, no carbonation on top, everything is compressed in here. So it's pretty much full of a lot of CO2 in here. This glass has beer where it's properly poured, all the aroma is exposed, and carbonation is exposed to the top of the glass as opposed to the bottom. So what happens when you drink this beer is, when you're eating especially, it makes a big difference. We learned this from George Reich over at AB, and it's a great demonstration. So let's say that this is your stomach, all the gas is released on top, it's properly poured beer. When food goes into your stomach, it settles, it stays. Why? Because you're drinking the liquid, not the gas, not the CO2. As opposed to a beer that's improperly poured, you have a lot of CO2 compressed into the glass. What happens is, when you drink, it kind of lifts up, it falls over, and it fills you up a lot. That's what you all saw Lisa demonstrate earlier. So this is very important why you want to pour a beer properly. Not too much gas, drink the liquid, you get to eat more food, enjoy your beer as well. Thank you.